Mustafa reporting for AnewZ from the Baku Energy Week. Where the energy sector's most relevant minds and voices are converging for the Baku Energy Forum and the Caspian Oil and Gas Exhibition. The event runs from June 2nd to 4th, focusing in key topics such as energy security, sustainable energy solutions, and regional cooperation. Throughout the day, we have been speaking with key figures helping to shape the future of global energy from the strategic crossroads between East and West. We asked them about the region's role in energy policy and these steps being taken toward the green energy transition.
This is the 30th Baku Energy Week, and it's fantastic because we've had 30 years here, been involved obviously in the massive ACG and Shakhtini's fields, but now we're looking at the next 30 years. Now that means absolute continued focus on maximising recovery from ACG and Shakhtini's, which are still world-class fields. But now with the stability of the investment environment in the country and the work that we've been doing to reduce or improve the cost efficiency, we're now attracting more capital to do new projects. And today, over the next couple of days, we'll be signing some new deals. So we're very excited about getting into Karabakh and Adua with SOCAR, which is, Karabakh is another oil field very close to ACG. And we're looking to get first oil from that by 2029, so that's exciting. We're doing Shakhtini's compression, which will add 50 BCM of gas and about 25 million barrels of condensate to the Shakhtini's field. And then further apart, we're doing a deal with Turkish Petroleum, who are going to come and join ourselves and SOCAR on a discovery that we made a few years ago called Shafakasaman. So, and that's in addition to, of course, what we've been talking about for a while now, which is deep gas, which is a gas field associated with the existing oil field on ACG. And we've drilled the first production well, and we'll be on first gas by the end of the year. And when we took the president round this morning, of course, he's very connected to that development. So it was great to be able to share with him where we're at.
What are the expectations for the next level, generally, for the BP, for Azerbaijan regional new plans?
Well, I think in addition to what we're doing, continuing the journey in oil and gas, the other thing, of course, we're excited about is the transition. And another thing we're signing today is the final investment decision on STEL, which is basically electrification of our Sangashel oil and gas terminal, which we're doing in combination with our first solar project in Jabril. And we've done a terrific deal with Baku Energy, where the 240 megawatt site that's built in Jabril will supply electricity in the liberated territories. But they will balance that, and we'll take off an equivalent amount of electricity so that we can decarbonize our major processing facility, which reduces our emissions on that facility by about 50%. So this is kind of like the new energy transition in action, and we're very excited about that. And the president is very close to that side of it, because he's been very clear this is a fantastic oil and gas hub and basin for the world, but he also wants to develop the renewable energies in wind and solar in a similar manner.
Last month, April, so Your Excellency President Mr. Aliyev paid a visit to China. So, and our chairman, our group chairman also had a very good meeting with your president. So in the meeting, so your president said, because Energy China had so many, how to say, we can have a cooperation in Azerbaijan. So why not we sign one strategy cooperation agreement? Because now we are doing the solar power investment, and we are going to do the offshore wind investment, and also we are doing the power grid study. So there are many fields, so we can cooperate. So after this signing of the agreement, so we will mobilize our more resources, more engineers more delegation come to your great country and cooperate with the Ministry of Energy to push forward the green energy and the power grid.
Specifically with your company's new plan, green energy transition.
Yes. So firstly, as a developer, as an investor, we were to do some investment in Azerbaijan for solar power and wind power, including the offshore wind. Okay, and secondly, we are the EPC contractor. Now, our subsidiary company now is doing the mega project, almost 860 megawatts. The third, we are also as a consultant to help the Ministry of Energy to improve the power grid to adopt more renewable energy.
Would like to tell you a few words about Mazdar's activities here. Mazdar started its operation in Azerbaijan in 2021, and since that we developed a number of major renewable energy projects. So one of the projects, the first utility-scale solar project that we implemented is a Garadagh Solar, 230 megawatt, which we commissioned in October 2023. So far, it's generated more than 700 million kilowatt hour of clean energy, which is now being distributed to the national grid. A part of that, we developed Project Mega. It's a pipeline of 4 gigawatt onshore wind and solar projects. Out of these 4 gigawatt, during the last oil and gas exhibition, we started the project of 1 gigawatt. We broke the ground for Bilatsuvar 445 megawatt solar project, 315 Nefchala solar project, and 240 wind Absheron Garadagh projects. So Bilatsuvar and Nefchala projects are under construction right now. So we are glad to say that next year we may celebrate the inauguration ceremony for 2 solar projects, and wind project will start construction by the end of this year.
This is the first object from Azerbaijan, from the Minister of Energy. This is not the last object, but we will continue. This is the first object. We won the tender at the lowest rate. After the signing, we will start working. And within a year, after a year and a half, we will finish this tender and we will show our results. This is an object, of course, for the development of energy sources for Azerbaijan. This direction is very positive and useful, and we will try to do what we can. If there will be a good object in Karabakh, yes, of course, we will also consider it.
Stay with us as we capture the pulse of this critical moment for the industry.